Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I've moved out to the park. It's a beautiful day, so thought maybe I'd change scenery a little bit. We're going to be looking at another sin that is found in the Bible and what the scripture calls course jesting, what you and I would call dirty jokes. So we're going to look at why that is called a sin, and it shouldn't take too long, so let's get started. A dirty joke is one of those sins or sinful activities that lead you in the direction of another sin, like envy and strife and lust. All three of those also are considered sinful in the Bible, and they also can lead you into a deeper sin. And like envy can lead you into theft or murder. Strife, same way, can lead you into murder. Lust can lead you into fornication, and that's the same way with dirty jokes. Dirty jokes can lead you down that path of fornication. And so, as the Bible puts it, course jesting is another one of those things that can lead you into temptation. And because if you remember in a previous video when we were talking about sin begins in your mind. If you start to think about it, then that is your temptation. Because remember, when Adam and Eve were tempted in the garden, Eve was tempted by Satan. He said that God knows that in that day you will be like him, having the knowledge of good and evil. Well, that knowledge is in your mind. It's more temptation that comes out of your mind. And so course jesting or telling a dirty joke leads you down that direction or that path where sin becomes a thought. And now you're more susceptible to follow through with that thought. So as a Christian, it is really hard for us to avoid a dirty joke, because sometimes the world is just right there in your face and they want to tell you a joke, and to a lot of people in the world, they don't realize that it is a dirty joke. They think, oh, this is so funny that everybody's going to love it, but it just doesn't occur to them that this is something that we should not do. Because, well, when I was in the world, I told dirty jokes all the time. It never really occurred to me that it was actually leading me down a path into temptation or towards sin. Because at the time, I didn't care. I wasn't worried about sin. I did it, didn't care about it, didn't think about it. Now I recognize what sin is, and now I understand that if I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to do it. So Jesus says in Matthew 5:28, that if you look upon a woman with lust, then you've committed adultery with her in your heart. So, when we tell a dirty joke, it starts in our mind, that concept or that idea for lust. And then we move into the next step, which is fornication. Course jesting or telling a dirty joke is the same thing as lust, as envy, as strife, because those things all start in your mind and they lead you down the path to more sin. So are they sinful? Is telling a dirty joke sinful? Yes, it is. But it's because of the lust that it puts in your heart and the path that leads you down to more sin. So I hope you got something out of that. Whether you did or you didn't, please let me know down in the comment section. And, well, I guess you'll see me next time. Thanks.